I have heard many explanations of the Trinity, none of which made sense. Can you explain the Trinity?
Well, Jacob, possibly it is that some of the explanations, so-called, that you heard are really illustrations. You can hear that H2O, exists in three forms: water, steam, and ice. You have these kind of nice little illustrations. But I understand your questions, because in the Hebrew language, there is a compound one and a singular one. And in reference to God, very often that compound one is there, just like we speak of one nation, one people, meaning that the one includes many. But let me tell you what has really helped me. God is love. For love to be love, it must be given and it must be received. It must be reciprocated. So for God to be just a singular one versus God one in three persons would make it very difficult for love to be expressed. And so the way that the early church fathers saw this, they used a Greek word, perichoresis, which means, we could say loosely translated, a divine dance of love, where God the Father is giving love, and the Son and the Holy Spirit is receiving love and reflecting that love. So love is given and received, given and reciprocated. And so it would be impossible, I submit, for God to be love without God being, before time began, in a three persons in one. And so that has helped me think about that. Love must be reciprocated.
Next question, and actually there's like a song that's coming into my head as I ask it. I'm sure you're familiar with it.
No. Maybe you want to sing. Yeah,
no, absolutely not.
Yeah.
No. Here it comes from Carrick. I often hear in church that we should take back what the devil stole. Is that biblical? If so, how do I take back what has been stolen from me?
I think I know the song you were talking about. What is that?
I'm going to take back what the devil...
I'm going to take back... What?
Yeah, let's just leave it at that.
Let's not try to sing you and I, Megan.
No.
If anybody sings, you should do it, I guess, really. But I don't have the music.
I don't want them to turn the channel.
Okay. So I almost forgot the question and all that, reminiscing about that song that we used to sing many years ago.
Right.
Well, sometimes, I think the devil is a little bit like the Jesse James of the good old Wild West. He was a train robber. But after a while, it was like every train robbery, even the ones that Jesse James hadn't been involved with, he was blamed for it. And his wanted poster was put up across the railroad stations and places there. And so sometimes I think we pin things on the devil that really we should be looking elsewhere. It says that in the book of Proverbs, that a thief should restore sevenfold. Maybe you've heard that taught. Mm-hmm. Well, that's talking about a Jewish law about stealing or items. It's not talking about the devil. It's talking about humans. When Jesus said in John 10, the thief comes but to kill, steal, and destroy. Hold on, this is a shocker. There is no reference to the devil in John chapter 10. If you read it, it's very clear who the thief is. It's religion. Religion that tries to block the way of grace and the pursuit of grace for regular folks. And so I would say I'm not taking anything back from the devil, because it would imply that he has something, and he's got nothing. Jesus completely defeated principalities and powers, so why should I try to take back something from somebody who absolutely has nothing? About all things that pertain to life and godliness have already been given to me through Jesus Christ. So if any kind of metaphor is to be used to talk about taking back, I suppose we could say that Jesus Christ took back anything that religion or the devil or evil powers had stolen, and now it's for us to lay a hold of that which Jesus has taken back for us.